Hello everybody, this is your main man Keith here from Keith Plays PS4 927. Happy Tuesday morning to all my awesome viewers on this awesome channel. Today we are in the conference championship game for the AFC for our Madden NFL 22 Trevor Dobrovolski series, and we are in Northeast Ohio on the shores of Lake Erie in the 216 and 440 for the conference championship. That was the same exact matchup and the same exact stadium, to be exact, for the Leon Avery series when we did him for the Cleveland Browns. And the Browns evidently defeated the New York Giants in the Super Bowl. So I will have the Leon Avery episode of the AFC Conference Championship in the link in the description if you guys want to check that episode out. 4 teams remain today: Cleveland, Miami, Carolina, and Minnesota. We are expected to have a Super Bowl VIII rematch between the Miami Dolphins and the Minnesota Vikings, and Miami won 24-7 back in January of '74 when Don Shula was the head coach. So without a further ado, we'll show you the uniforms and we'll see you guys at kickoff. Alright, so the Miami Dolphins, they are going to be wearing their typical away uniforms that they wore all season long. They are going to be wearing the white away jersey with the dark aqua alternate pants, the striped socks, and white with orange shoes. These were the uniforms they wore from 1997 through 2012. And I'm not a fan of their current uniforms, so the Cleveland Browns are just going to be wearing their brown jerseys with white pants, home striped socks, and white with orange shoes. We'll see you guys at kickoff.
Tonight, from First Energy Stadium in Cleveland, Ohio, it's the AFC Championship game on EA Sports. We'll see Baker Mayfield and the Cleveland Browns taking on Tua Tagovailoa and the Miami Dolphins.
Alright, so now it is kickoff time here in Northeast Ohio. And the Cleveland Browns are ready to kick this off, and the Miami Dolphins are, in fact, ready to return it with Byron Jones. So, Byron Jones, look at him go. He is, in fact, going to take this one all the way to the end zone with a nice kickoff return for a touchdown on the road. So, now the Miami Dolphins lead this one 7-0. That is, in fact, a 94-yard kickoff return for a TD, and that is a great start to the road campaign. This is going to be our first and only road playoff game before the Super Bowl. So both teams are considered to be away, but the Miami Dolphins are in the AFC. And then this past Super Bowl, the Cincinnati Bengals were the AFC, and they were designated as a home team. We'll see you guys when we're on defense. Alright, so now first down and 10. Baker Mayfield going to hand this one off to Nick Chubb. So that is, in fact, only a 5-yard gain. So that is 2nd and 5. So this is a battle between two AFC undefeated teams during this regular season. And only one team can make it to the Super Bowl. So Jerome Baker makes the sack. Now it's 3rd down and 13 now from the 28-yard line. And the Cleveland Browns, they are not off to a good start. It's 3rd and 13. And the ball is knocked out. Miami recovers it with Christian Wilkins. And Christian Wilkins scores a defensive touchdown for Miami. And it will now be 14-0 on the road. So we've had 2 great touchdowns to start off the game. That Byron Jones 94-yard kickoff return for a touchdown. And now we got the Christian Wilkins fumble recovery for a touchdown. So the Miami Dolphins lead at 14-0. We're going to take a break. Alright, so it is now 4th and 4. Cleveland punts us away, and it is down at the 14. Alright, so it is 1st and 10. Tua Tagovailoa, 60 passing touchdowns this year. And he had no interceptions, I'm surprised. So Tua Tagovailoa gonna run the football for Miami, gonna actually get the first down at the 25. So that was in fact a gain of 11 yards on that play. So this is now 1st and 10. Still no Devontae Parker, I'm pretty sure, until maybe Super Bowl week. So we're gonna step back to pass with Tua, and he's going to throw this one out to Jalen Waddle, an Alabama to Alabama connection for a gain of 37 yards on that play. So that is going to be at the 37. So that makes it a 1st and 10 for Miami. So we're going to actually step back to pass, and it's to Jalen Waddle. He gets down at the 2, and it's 1st and goal, so somebody for Miami appears to be down and hurt. So 55 seconds left in the 1st quarter. We're just going to run it with Tua. Gets it at the 1. But we'll still make it in time for 2nd quarter. So Tua is going to run it in, gets it in, touchdown Miami. Dolphins lead it 21-0, and we'll see you guys in the 2nd quarter. All right, so it's 1st and 10, 33-yard line for the Cleveland Browns. So Nick Chubb, he is in fact going to run the football and only gains about 5 on that play. So it's 2nd down and 5 for Cleveland. So the Browns are trying to aim their way to get into the Super Bowl. They want to aim their way to get their first touchdown. But this Miami Dolphins team is also a pretty tough defense. So it's now 3rd and 4. So they were a pretty tough offense to handle the Cleveland Browns. So it's now 3rd and 4. So 3rd and 4, they're going to throw this pass, and that is not going to be a 1st and 10, but it is 4th and 1. So 4th and 1, what do you expect? They're going to run the ball, and that will be a 1st down and 10 for Cleveland. So Cleveland's at the 21-yard line, so we're playing some defense here. And the Browns, they just want to get their first touchdown of the game. And they're going to throw it out to Jarvis Landry. So Jarvis Landry scores a TD for the Browns. And it is now going to be 21-7 here in Cleveland. All right, so now it is 21-7 here in Northeast Ohio at First Energy Stadium. Byron Jones ready to return a kickoff again for Miami. Hopefully we can return this one for another touchdown. And I bet we probably won't, but that's okay too because we did it the first time. So we're at the 23-yard line, 3 minutes, 34 seconds left in the first half. We are ready to, I think, run it with Tua Tagovailoa. This is a passing play, so we're going to actually just run it with Tua, and I think get that first down at the 38. So it's now 4 carries, 28 yards on a touchdown. He's averaging 7 yards, so that's somewhat surprising to see there along the line. So 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. We're stepping back, and we're going to throw this pass, and that is incomplete. And that is now 2nd and 10. So I'm thinking here we'll just do a slants route. And I might do it to Preston Williams. So they're at the 38-yard line. We're stepping back to pass, and we actually do get a first down here. Breaking a tackle. Gets it in. Touchdown Dolphins. We'll see you after the 2-minute warning. All right, so it is now 1st and 10. So the Miami Dolphins are going to run it with Tua Tagovailoa. The Alabama product gets that first down at the 22. And I am ready to win this game. I am ready to win it. Even though it's close to halftime, I'm still hyped for that Super Bowl momentum. So we're going to actually just run it with Tagovailoa, break a tackle, and we evidently do get pushed out to the 10-yard line. So this makes it a 1st and 10. So we are stepping up our game a whole lot, though. I'm very surprised about that because Tua is a efficient runner. but we're gonna get this one in. It will be a Miami touchdown, his second one of the game. All right, so it is now 1st and 10. Um, they're gonna step back to pass. So Baker Mayfield throws it out to Austin Hooper, and that is going to be a 1st and 10. So they're at the 48. So the Cleveland Browns, they do not want to be trailed by a whole lot of points. But David Njoku is going to get that first down. They're going to take their second time out of the game. They got one timeout left, and we're at the 24. So we may as well just claim an INT maybe or something like that. I don't know. It will be a 2nd down and 10 now from the 24-yard line. So we're going to play some defense. Maybe we can get an INT. I do not know for a fact, but I'd like to see an INT here. But David Njoku gets down at the 14. So Cleveland is on the verge of getting a touchdown in this one. So it will be 1st and 10. Mayfield stepping back. They're going to throw this one out to Nick Chubb, and that is a touchdown for Cleveland. I will see you guys in the second half. All right, so it's now 1st and 10. The Browns are on offense. They're going to run it with Nick Chubb. And Nick Chubb, he is still on his feet, goes down to the 42-yard line, a gain of 12 on that play. So this results in a first down for Cleveland. So they're at the 42-yard line, 1st and 10. Stepping back to pass, they're going to throw that one out to Jarvis Landry. That is gain of 6. So 2nd and 4, we're playing some defense here. Hopefully we can get an INT on this one in this game. So we didn't get an interception in the first half, but chances are we probably will in the second half. So 3rd and 6 now from the 46-yard line. They're stepping back to pass with Mayfield, and that is incomplete. Now that makes it a 4th and 6. Jalen Waddle ready to return the punt now for Cleveland. So for Miami. So they punt it away. It's down at the 10. So we are actually going to run it with Tua for the most part, using the slants route on 1st and 10. So we're stepping back, actually going to run. Hopefully I don't get pinned in the end zone for a 2-point safety, and we evidently do. Myles Garrett with the 2-point safety. So this means we have to take the free kick at the 20-yard line. So the Dolphins now lead it by 20. So the Browns did get a 2-point safety. So that gives them a little bit of points in their score. But chances are, whenever you do score a 2-point safety, you end up losing the game because it's not very much points. It's not helping your team score more than the other. So this is now 1st and 10, 42-yard line here in Cleveland. So they're going to run it, and there is a flag on the play, and let's see what that is all about. It is a holding call, so that is on the offense. So Austin Hooper, we are in fact going to decline the penalty, so that makes it 2nd and 5. So it's another down. That's why I always like to mostly decline on holding calls if they did not get a first down. So Nick Chubb did not lose nor gain any yards on that play, so that makes it a 3rd and 5. They're going to step back to pass, and the ball is out, so we actually do recover it down at the 50-yard line. Byron Jones made that kickoff return for a touchdown, recovered the fumble. All right, so now it's 1st down and 10, so they're going to run this one with Nick Chubb. So that is, in fact, a gain of 2 on that play. 2nd down and 7 now for Cleveland. They're at the 46. So there's a minute left to go in the third quarter. And Nick Chubb runs the football, and It's not a first down, evidently, so it's now going to be at the 47-yard line. So we're playing some D here, and they're going to get wrapped around down at the 50. We'll see you guys in the fourth quarter. All right, so it's now 1st and 10. We're stepping back to pass, beginning of the fourth quarter, by the way, here in Cleveland. So 23-yard reception for Preston Williams, and that is in fact going to be a 1st down and 10. So 4 minutes, 29 seconds left at the 18. We're playing some offense here, and Jalen Waddle, he gets it down at the 4, and this is now 1st and goal from the 4. We may as well just run it in to the end zone and get a nice, decent touchdown out of that. And we don't. But it's 2nd and goal either way. Hopefully we can get one in just in time. But we don't, and we got sacked. Javadian Clowney appears to be down and hurt for Cleveland, so slants route, 3rd and goal. We're going to throw it to Jalen Waddle. Hopefully we can get that in, and it will be, I think, 43-16, and we do get a touchdown. Myles Garrett also injured. All right, 3 minutes, 28 seconds left to go in the fourth. Baker Mayfield going to throw that one out to Nick Chubb. That's down at the 37. So the clock is winding down pretty fast here in Cleveland. So the Browns are down by at least 27 points. So Mayfield throws a pass incomplete there. 2 touchdowns for Mayfield today. 3rd and 2. We are playing some defense here. Hopefully we can get something like a nice INT. And we do indeed. But Xavier Howard, he stumbles, but he gets stopped at the 37. We are going to take a break. Oh, wow, we get an INT with Xavier Howard, and this is going to be a pick 6 for Miami. This is a great way to end the game. 36-yard return there, so all in all, we do get at least one pick 6 to end the game. So we take this one to the house. So Mayfield now with 2 INTs, both to Xavier Howard. The first one was not returned though, but we do end up winning this game, and we will advance to the Super Bowl. We are going to do stats in just a minute. We are proud to claim another INT, but this time it's going to be on Eric Rowe, and this will be another pick 6 for the Dolphins. All right, Tua Tagovailoa, 158.3 passer rating, 306 yards, 2 touchdowns on the day. Baker Mayfield, 2 touchdowns, 4 INTs on the day. Tua Tagovailoa, 13 carries, 119 yards, 6 broken tackles, and 2 touchdowns on the day. Receiving wise, Nick Chubb, Jalen Waddle, Preston Williams, and Jarvis Landry all had a touchdown. So interceptions, Xavier Howard 3 INTs, Eric Rowe had 1 INT, and both of them had a pick 6. So